Good afternoon. This incredible story takes place in an English tavern in the days of Camelot, the Camelot we all know and love. The charmed kingdom ruled by King Arthur and his knights of the Round Table. Within are rustic wooden tables and chairs, a long bar with ale mugs, and wooden barrels filled with wine and ale. Mingling inside is an assortment of common folk, drinking, arguing, and laughing, along with three knights cheerfully boasting night 1, night 2, and night 3. Sit at the center table. Then two servant girls are prancing around the table. Off in a dark corner of the tavern sits a lone stranger, cloaked in a hooded robe. The stage lights slowly rise as before the song. Here, boy. Camelot tosses to Jason the ruby ring of King Arthur. Let me share a little clue. For the one who seek can be found at the Cambridge bookstore on 5th and Remington Avenue. Whose name shall I ask? All you need to know is that it's a fair lass. Camelot moves to exit. Now, I must go, but you've not seen the last of me. Our game is on. I shall prove mankind cannot be trusted. Their faith is wilted. I pledge you shall not find a single soul who'll wear his ring to break his deadly spell. He's yours. Do what you must, but you'll live to regret your choice. I guaranteed you will. Camelot departs. What do you think, boy? I think I'm in grave trouble, sir. That you are, boy. That you are. Surely I shall not succeed on such a quest. One step at a time completes one's journey. Be careful not to overstep yourself. Why me, sir? I am but an orphan and an endangered servant. What can anyone expect from me? Wit or brawn does not always measure valor. You shall fare well, for your faith is your strength. You judge me wrong, sir. I'm a coward and tremble at the thought of where you shall send me. Fear not, for I shall be your shadow. Together we shall take flight on wings of a phoenix. Jump on my back and hold tight, for off we go. You wish for me to jump on your back, sir? I do. But did you not speak of a phoenix? That I did, and I shall be transformed. This you shall see. Jump, boy. Time wastes on. Brace yourself, O Merlin, as I leap to God knows where. Jason jumps onto Merlin's back. Merlin lets out with a loud cry. Watch your heels, boy. Break not my ribs. I'm sorry, sir. Be less sorry and hold tight, for into the wind we dare go. Merlin and Jason travel across the borders of time and space. Act 1, Scene 2. As the stage lights slowly rise, coming into view is a London alleyway, littered with debris and trash cans. Situated against the brick wall near the back door of Wally Young's Chinese restaurant are three transients sipping from a communal bottle of brandy. Their names are Leo, Caesar, and Rupert. Fall's in the air. Can you smell it? All I smell is rotten cabbage far beyond its time. No, it's that special bite in the air that reaches out and slaps you in the face as if to say, wake up and be grateful for another day. The only thing biting me is the damn cold. Is there any brandy left? That's the trouble with you two. When you see a horse, you smell nothing but horse dung. When you look at a woman, all you hear is nagging. And when you hear a job, all you feel is blisters. Let me tell you two fine gentlemen something. There's always a flip side to everything.
Now take this lovely alley where we cozy up at night. We simply couldn't find a nicer place. Yet others might avoid it, for to them it's such a fright, a much too smelly place for them to face. Where bits and crumbs of thrown out food are our delicacy, we wouldn't have it any other way. But some others would much prefer hors d'oeuvres with wine or tea, while discussing all the bills they have to pay. Tell me, can you see the individuality? For there's a flip side to everything. It's so clear to me, and most would quite agree, that there's a flip side to everything. Now take some fine young gentleman who is quite debonair. His clothes are finely pressed, yes, you can tell. But I would much prefer my clothes, they do have such a flair, the way they look and feel, their manly smell. And all the people everywhere running off to jobs, they hardly ever see the light of day.
But we can sit around and eat a drink, we can be slobs. We don't have to go to work, we get to stay.
Tell me, can you see
the individuality?
For there's a flip side to everything.
It's so clear to me,
and most would quite agree, that there's a flip side to everything. Yes, I decided this life I had was too much work for me. So I made up my mind to pack it up and sell. Since then I've taken mortgage out on this corner, you see. And now I feel I'm doing pretty swell. So don't make your decisions without looking at both sides. This I know can pay off in the end. Don't be set on one way just because of silly pride. Allow yourself to take a chance and bend. Tell me, can you see the individuality? For there's a flip side to everything. It's so clear to me, and most would quite agree, that there's a flip side to everything. It's so clear to me, and most would quite agree, that there's a flip side.